Would you like to get the edge with your single strategy against your opponents? You're maybe not quite sure what patterns to use on the court. Well, this video is going to give you a tangible pattern of play that's not talked about on TV. It's not really talked about by other coaches. And today I'm going to just open up your mind around new possibilities. Sound good? My name is Jeff Salzenstein. I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution, one of the leading online tennis instruction websites in the world. My 40 years of playing the game and coaching the game as a junior, as a college player, as a pro, and now as a high-performance coach, I've really tried to break down the game, and I've questioned the way that the game is taught. Some of the ways traditional teaching is taught, I agree with. Other ways, I completely disagree, and I think it's holding you back. And in this lesson today, I want to give you a strategy tip that made a huge difference for me on the pro tour. When I utilized this strategy, it helped me play some of the best tennis in my life. And guess what? No coach told me to do this. I had to experiment, but I'm going to give it to you today. Now, if you enjoy this lesson, make sure you share it with others. We want more people to find out about Tennis Evolution. Turn on your notifications and smash that subscribe button. We want you to get updated on all the latest releases. We're going to talk about a strategy that I call the down-the-line strategy. Down-the-line strategy, pretty creative, right? Yeah. Someone's got to help me with the names. We got a couple good names out there like Elbow the Enemy and Dirty Diaper, but this is going to be your down-the-line strategy today, all right? So what I want to talk about today is this idea that you don't always have to play cross court when you're rallying. You can actually rally down the line. Now, the traditional coaches are going to say, Jeff, you're nuts. What are you talking about? This isn't percentage tennis. You're not considering the angles. You're going to have to move further after you hit down the line. Great, you can believe this, but I'm just going to tell you what I see the pro guys doing on the tour where they're playing down the line even as a rally ball, and what worked for me and what works for my clients that I work with. And so what we're talking about today, we're going to use the backhand as the first ball example and to show the different options that come out of it when you play down the line. So instead of always playing cross court, I can rally with my backhand down the line like this. Now you'll notice that I played that ball pretty high, and I think that's a smart play. You can also use the slice down the line like that. And when I hit that shot, I want to make sure that I play it super safe. And this is where people get in trouble. When players try to play down the line and they play it too close to the line and they miss it wide, then they say, oh, I shouldn't go down the line. Or the coach says, don't go down the line. Don't change direction. But if you play this ball safe, if you play it several feet from the sideline, you should be good to go. Okay, so what's the benefit of playing down the line with a neutral ball? Well, you're being proactive when you do this. And what do I mean by that? If you just play cross court all the time and you're waiting for your opponent to make an error, or you're waiting for them to do something, they're the ones that can run you with a down the line shot. They can redirect and get you scrambling. Now, it's a conservative way to play. It's percentage tennis to play cross court, but I would argue that it makes you play more passive. And so if you play this ball down the line and safe, okay, and you execute a high quality shot, there are only really two options that you're going to get out of this. And you know what those two options are going to be because you're being proactive. You're actually hitting this shot knowing that there's only two options coming back. And when you hit this ball right here, there's a really good chance the ball's actually going to come back straight ahead. They might think, oh, that person has a weaker backhand, I'm going to play it back down the line. Well, that's what we want. Because if they go back down the line, now you can actually choose to hit an angle here. So what's happening is by you playing down the line with the first ball, a safe rally ball, it's high, it's deep, or maybe even slicing it so it stays low. If they play this ball down the line and they don't hit a great shot, you now can hook them off the court. So it's like a 1-2 punch. The 1 is the high down the line or the slice low down the line, and the 2 is the angle. And you're doing this with intention. It's not random. And you're not trying to hit the down the line winner, okay? Now, what's the other scenario? This is a cool one as well. And this is what I used a lot when I played on the Pro Tour, and you can use it as well. If I play this down the line, and I just settle back in here, again, if I hit a weak shot, they're going to be able to angle me. They're going to hit me off the court. But you know what? If I hit that weak shot cross court, they're going to be able to hurt me as well. If I go down the line here, I can settle in this area of the court. And if they play a ball with a normal cross court ground stroke, I can start to move over to hit a forehand. And I can move into this position right here. Now, where should I go with this ball? I should go down the line. And this is what you'll see the pros doing. They will play down the line, and when their opponent goes cross court, they will play the next ball down the line. And if they hit that ball well, guess what? They might get an inside in to hit over there. They may have a backhand down the line. But the idea is that if you play straight ahead and the next ball comes cross court, there's no decision to make. You can just play it down the line. So you play down the line, down the line. And yes, there's a little bit of movement across the court, but if you're hitting high quality shots down the line, you're going to freeze your opponent. You're going to frustrate them. You're going to surprise them because they're just expecting cross court, cross court. I want you to try that the next time you get on the court. Play the ball down the line, specifically to their weaker side. If you play it to their strength, that could be trouble. But you can still try that as well. Just play a ball down the line and see where they go. Do they come back to you down the line so that you can hit the angle? Or do they go cross court so that you can hit it down the line? Think of these 1-2 combinations you can put together with the first ball being that down the line rally ball. I hope you got a lot of value out of today's lesson. Again, make sure you share it with others. If you enjoyed this lesson and you think it can help others, maybe you don't want to share it with your opponent, but of course we would love for you to do that because we want everyone to see this video. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and your notifications are turned on. I absolutely love teaching you this tip today, and I want you to play smarter tennis. I also want you to get better faster. And the way to do that is to get our free online course. And all you have to do is download the free Tennis Evolution app. It's like having a coach in your pocket. You bring it on the court with you, you watch the lessons, and then you get better. Absolutely free. The free course is in there. Lessons on the serve, the forehand, footwork, double strategy, and single strategy like the lesson I just gave you. Click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video, and we can help you take the next step on your tennis journey.